Okay, so this is a preview of the Gnostic Tarot deck. I'm going to go ahead and go through them. This is the back of the deck. And the major arcana is set up pretty much similarly to the Rider-Waite system, with a little bit of divergence into more of the non-material, immaterial, spiritual interpretation and usage. So you can use this for during your evocations, invocations, ancestral work, a number of many other things. Actually very good for just communicating with the spirit world in general. I found it quite helpful so far. I've been using it for a while, but now I'm finally deciding to release it. It's going to be a private release, so these won't be sold publicly, and you'll only be able to get it on the GoFundMe site, or the crowdfunding site, when I decide to release that, hopefully in the next few days. So I'll just go ahead and run through them. Okay, so this is the fall tarot number, tarot key number 16, like the tower. Okay, and I'll just go ahead and give you the rundown on these. Hopefully just try and breeze through them as quickly as possible. Okay, so Elder, that's like the king. You have the Watcher, which is the page, the Judge, which is the knight, and the Harlot, which is a queen. This is the Elder, or the King of the Pentacles, essentially the corresponding card to that. So I'll just go ahead and run through these. Here you have the Ace of Cups, basically. Okay, so, and this is like the Emperor. Yeah, and I'll keep going through these. It's corresponding similarly to the Devil card. You have the Six of Swords, crosses, and they'll look similar to some of the images. You'll see the Six of Swords cards with the gentleman rowing the boat, with, I believe, 2 other people in it. So this is a little bit different, but you can still see there's definitely some similarity in the theme and the pictures. And this card is about betrayal. It's a little bit different than the normal Two of Swords, but the reversals are mostly reflective of the meanings in these cards. Okay, so and this is a particularly tough-looking image here, rough-looking image, if you will. The Eight of Cups. Okay, and this replaces the Fool. Okay, so darkness. And there'll be, again, these are definitely different correspondences, but similar in nature, especially to the reversal. Nine of Wands, okay? And this is the image, essentially, of Archangel Michael defeating Lucifer, or binding him and chaining him underground in the depths of the earth. Okay, so Ace of Wands, or staves in this case. And I'm just going to go ahead and go through these and not really talk about them. But you can see, okay, so this is like the Death card. Just go ahead and go through these. Okay, so just keep going through these here. Elder, again, that's King correspondence. This is essentially the King of Swords there. Seven of Grails, like the Seven of Cups, Perception. It's like Temperance. Chariot. So that is the same name, basically. Five of Staves. Five of Wands. Oh, upside down. That one's got a little bit of a bend in it up at the top there, you can see, but it's got its use. Definitely have used these cards quite a bit already. And then once you go ahead and decide that you want to get this deck, there is some meanings that come along with it. I didn't make a book for them, but I'm going to make a downloadable PDF. It's just like a couple pages, and there's about 8 meanings for them. I found that actually 8, including not including the meaning that's on the bottom of the card, it actually works out pretty well. It's very concise, easy to use, and still broad enough of a meaning that it'll be able to be useful for you and hopefully whatever way you decide to use it. Okay, so that's like the star. Oh. This is definitely a departure, not the Empress, but the Overthrown God. So very interesting, huh? Completely different ideology there, but there's a few that are different. And then they all have, again, I'll include a downloadable PDF for people that are interested in getting the deck. That'll be on the website. Once the GoFundMe is launched, people can take a look at that. So like the moon, we have a dark fortress there though instead. So a little bit different, that's for sure. But very powerful images. This artwork is very, very intense. Extremely beautiful or extremely terrifying, kind of somewhere in between, depending. But yeah, a lot of great artwork. And there's just no way that I couldn't make these into a tarot deck. I know that I've seen this artwork been made into a tarot deck before, but it is, you know, quite old artwork. It's been around for quite a long time. People will recognize it as a William Blake art, but it's definitely been around for a long time. It's in the public domain, so really anyone could make a deck like this, but it took me a long time to design these. I used Inkscape as the editing program, and I had them printed. And hopefully we'll be printing more of these soon. Yeah. There'll be a tarot deck box. Hopefully that'll come along with it if everything goes as planned. It'll be a collage style one with a lot of my favorite images from the deck. Okay, so you'll see that on the box when it's made. I plan to have those all made at the same time, and so I will not be able to show you that, but it is looking pretty cool, the design that I had come up with for that. I had to also edit that in Inkscape, but I'm getting close to the end, so I want to try and get through them all if we can. Lover's card that we just saw there. Oh, that's upside down. There's the Harlot of Pentacles, or Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Beasts, actually, but... Okay, we're almost done. And that's the World card. Sophia Fallen. And last card. 3 of Wands or 3 of Staves. The Magnitude card. Okay, and that's it. Please like, subscribe, and follow me, and check out our next projects.